In a shocking case of road rage, an Indian Air Force wing commander was reportedly assaulted by a group of men in Bengaluru while he was en route to the airport with his wife. Well, the officer had sustained injuries to his head and also on his face during the attack. Big update now coming in. We are learning the attacker now has been arrested. Bengaluru cops have registered an FIR based on the complaint of his wife and also have held the accused. This is the video that was posted by the Air Force officer. Well, the Air Force wing commander was staying in Bengaluru. He posted this video on his Instagram alleging that his car was stopped by a person on a bike when he was en route to the airport with his wife. She is also a squadron leader, we understand, in the Indian Air Force. He's claimed that the man had abused him in Kannada and also to his wife. We are given to understand now the man, as he made this video, also alleged that he was assaulted. There were multiple injuries on his head and his face. We understand now that the attacker now have been arrested after the FIR was lodged. My colleague Deepak Bopana is also now joining us on the broadcast. He's getting us more on that. Well, Deepak, we are learning now the attacker has been arrested. How have the police been able to apprehend him? What more information?
Well, it was initially only a video that the police had, and the Bengaluru police were tagged as well, after which they started to probe what exactly had happened. Now, as far as the wing commander himself is concerned, he has left Bengaluru and has gone to Kolkata, is what we are learning. His wife, of course, here still in Bengaluru, the police managed to trace her, and then based on her complaint, they've registered an FIR and now picked up this individual for questioning. What I'm learning from the police is that this could be a case of road rage. This morning, when they were on their way to the airport, there was an issue that happened on the streets, and after which there was an argument that ensued between this individual and the couple in the car, which included, of course, the wing commander and the squadron leader, that is his wife, as per his, of course, video that he's put out. Now, based on that, the FIR has been registered. Whether a counter FIR also will be registered, because I'm learning that this individual as well was assaulted. Now, if that does happen, how will the police really look into the case? That is going to be an interesting aspect. But definitely here, through the video, some serious concerns have been flagged off by the wing commander, talking about how they were threatened, abused, and then a stone was used, a key was used to thrash him, and he was profusely bleeding as well. Right. He says a few more people joined him, and also alleges that he has the entire thing caught on dash cam too.
All right. So we understand now the attacker has been arrested after the officer himself had provided proof to the police. The complaint was registered, and this was on the basis of the statement that was given by the officer and his wife, and then an FIR was registered in the case. Let's first listen in to the IF officer, what he had said through this video. I'll go back to Deepak Bopana in just a bit.
Hello everyone, I am Wing Commander Bose, and this is my wife, Squadron Leader Madhumita. We stay in DRDO, CV Raman Nagar, phase 1. Today morning, my wife was driving me to the airport, and suddenly one bike came from behind, stopped in between, stopped our way. I will show you the video of my dash cam also. He came out, started abusing me in Kannada, and then seeing that my car has a DRDO sticker, he says that you DRDO people, and said many things in Kannada, and finally she abused my wife, and then I couldn't bear it. When I was coming outside, immediately he took his key in his hand and hit me on my head, taking my blood out. I stood there shouting that this is how you people defend whom we defend. Treat a person from the army, from Air Force, or from Navy, from the defense forces.
Okay. My colleague Deepak Bopana continues to be with us on the broadcast here. Deepak, we want to understand from you, there have been, of course, cases in the past also of discrimination against people who've been staying in the north and, they go to work or for other purposes to the south. We've heard those instances before also. But we understand the said person here was a resident of the DRDO. Why did the attacker say you DRDO people? What's behind that? And is there any statement that's coming from the Indian Air Force as well?
Well, nothing officially from the Indian Air Force yet, but also not clear what he was trying to communicate, because clearly you can hear the wing commander there that he did not understand what the other individual was saying. So what was he exactly trying to say when he pointed out the DRDO sticker? That's not very clear. We've not heard of instances where people have been targeted because they're from DRDO or any similar institution. So that needs to be, of course, looked into by the police. Like I said, with the man who's allegedly attacked the wing commander being taken into custody, the police will have to look at both sides of the story right now, because in a case of road rage you do have two sides to a story, and that's exactly what the police are saying that they're going to do. While the FIR right now has been registered based on the complaint of the wife, if a counter FIR is registered, then investigations will proceed in that front as well, is what I'm picking up.